Alrighty, g'day guys, welcome to another game of the Legion TD on LIHL. Got a nice aqua roll here. What else have we got? Ship with not good ads. Ship with apprentice. We have... I don't know, that's an awkward roll. Have Ent apprentice. Well, Ent Night Saber, actually, probably far more likely. I've obviously got quite a strong roll here. Aqua with Butcher, Dark Mage, TOT, Harpy, and even potentially Neotank. If the game looks more like a 16-17, I could be pretty happy with the Neotank. Not super likely, but you know, it's a thing. Interesting. I wonder what this is going to end up looking like. Interesting. Running landmines? I don't think we should keep the landmines. Denying 3-0 push. I mean, be good versus warrior, but we're already fine versus warrior, so I don't like it very much. Clog? Clog makes sense if we just say like, our rolls suck, we need Clog. Which is like maybe true. Okay. I can do that then.
More gold is required. Job's done. Research complete.
Okay. So I'm going to want to go 500 value, I think. Or maybe 530 with the TOT. I could see 530 with the TOT being quite good, actually. Basically, my roll is good, so I don't want to leak very much. In a normal game, I have the best roll. There's like a world where this is really good in Clog, but I think my roll is still the best, especially considering on free. So I'm liking the sound of 530 with the TOT, because that gets me less aqua value, and I won't like much on 5, which I think is important for my lane, because I also want to do well on 10. Because it's a Clog game and we like people doing well on 10. Is this a leak? I hope it's not. I didn't watch his landmines, but maybe they did bad things. Is a leak, yeah. And this lake is fucking horrendous for us. Oh, it's so bad. Because you look at this and you're like, maybe I'll send a Furbolg on 5 and make them like 40 to king each. Yep. Sounds about right. I mean, like, I legitimately can't overbuild 5. I mean, we suck here enough to the point where I should probably just stick with 400.
I cannot summon there. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done.
Ultra landmine. I just want to watch what this does. Yep, shame. Most of the time they send here as if they're in before heading for the scout. Yeah, the landmines are too far away. Pretty decent explosion though. Holy shit. Alright. Well, I'll keep Ultra Landmine in mind if I want to hold 3. Shoes is just like, how much value would you like to have on 5? Yes, please, all of the value on 5. Thank you. Surely this just leaks here as well, right? I mean, I don't know, but I assume landmine is bad on 4 because it's always been bad on 4 because the creeps spread out because they're ranged. So instead of having to attack the thing that might be here, they're going to go like this. Attacking the thing that might be here, they go like that. So I would assume this just leaks. But once again, I don't actually know certain. Sure shit looks like a lake. Yep. How far off am I? Not that far off. 16 gold. Eh. This is pretty upsetting, not gonna lie. Maybe they're just all 2-0, but... Whatever. Whatever. I think it's always gonna do that though, especially with the placement and given what ship does. Because this will because what happens is the ship spawns move forward like that, right? Pretty quickly, so the pigs will end up sort of in this area, maybe like in this area here. And then this landmine, because it's so far away, it won't trigger on the pigs that are sitting over here. It'll only trigger once the pigs start moving over here, which will only be like 6 or 7 of them, like maximum. Because it'll trigger once they start walking around, so it'll only hit the ones that have started walking around early, rather than ones that have that don't walk around till any later. Anyway, whatever. Yeah, I guess this went like about as expected. Concerns me to think about how much push they have, but whatever. There's a lot of things to be concerned about this game, I guess. Well, I guess we don't have to be concerned about it though, because, you know, it's actually just over. Well, I mean, not necessarily, but I think it's very hard to come back from a spot like this, where it was made so obvious that we just suck on 5 so early on. Like, I guess we made the right decision to commit to the clog, just in the sense that, like, if we built normally or even tried to overbuild, we probably just can't hold it. Anyway, at least we didn't get him, I guess. Fortunately, there's not actually that much time but it'll have to, you know, it'll have to be enough. Am I 7-3 for 10? Don't know. Maybe not. Maybe still 7-4. I'm gonna build on 6 though. How much am I gonna like if I do a Dark Mage?
Research complete.
How much range does it have is the first question.
Job's done.
350. Yeah, fuck it, let's give it a red hot.
Upgrade complete.
I mean, I think I'll leak to no send here, but it's also 650 value, so it shouldn't be that bad. This is way better than 2 aquas for 10. So, costing me a few groups here I think is worth it. Costing me like a lot is, you know, not. And if they send, it's like whatever. Okay, cool. So we'll see how much I like and think about if it's worth it or not. I guess the thing that's worth noting is that the Dark Mage is like a bit better than normal because its first buff is on the TOT, which is obviously a better buff than buffing an Aqua. It's like pretty significantly better, even though I'd say the TOT is worse than like equivalent 130 value of like 2 Aquas plus tier 1. But it looks like it was not. Cool. Yeah, I'm happy about that then. And I feel like zero remorse going mid here, by the way. Like, I do not feel bad at all. I think it's actually good. That's sure as shit good for my line. I think it's fine for the team.
Research complete.
It's Slave and Monk. Let's go Wolf rather than Murgle. Monk's not trying to hold there. Okay. Anyway, that's pretty nice for me. I got pretty fat from going mid here. Which again, I think I have the best roll, so I think it makes sense to do that. Almost a shame I didn't have a bunch more gold and go big mid. Get some money. It's the cost of the team if I did that though. Which is like not an unreasonable price to pay. In this spot with my roll, I don't think, but like the way it is fine. Yeah, well, I guess what I'm trying to say is I've now put my line in a good spot. Sorry, I'll check that real quick. Little announcements. That's Moa. Not fucking interested then. I'll read it after the game.
More lumber is required.
Didn't quite get the Magdalene income, that's right there. Not gonna build here. Could go second Dark Mage, but there's a chance I end up with not going to Dark Mages, so I'll just chill. I actually haven't gone HP yet. Ah, there's the HP. I'll just ping that, so I know they're not sending like full. Yeah. It's just if anyone was thinking of curtailing the send at all. It's like, hey, they're not going 100% full. Big send still, of course, but they're not going 100% full. Definitely could be Immolation, but it doesn't have to be. It could be any spell. Probably not Thorn Mail though. Is Immolation. Okay.
Lumber is required. More lumber is required. More lumber is required. More lumber is required.
We'll take one heal only. Alright. And that's a shame. We'd get more heals or an extra heal if it was an Immolation, but don't think it really matters that much.
More lumber is required. More lumber is required. More lumber is required.
I think we won't lose this heal. Depends when the next shockwave is up, but I think we are actually going to be okay, because a wave up here kills the majority of these creeps. Ooh, maybe not though. Well, we have 20 regen and we're like one-shotting all the creeps we're going to one-shot, so... I'm sure they save anyway. Yeah. Not quite, it's close. It was savable, but... oh well. Just gotta do well enough 10 now.
More gold is required.
I will try and help us do just that, I guess.
Job's done.
There's like...
Upgrade complete.
there's a school of thought that says like I should try not to show Butcher here. And then maybe they won't send Warlock. But... fuck it. Fuck it.
Research.
Okay, well I'll get some cash in mid if the bounties aren't 0, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know if they'll be 0s or not. We'll see, I guess. 0, yeah. I feel like this will be 10-20. Yeah, no, 20-30, okay. The 0 is unfortunate, but it's much more likely to happen in a clog game. So, we'll send Spawn and something else on turn. May as well go full. Yeah, may as well go full.
Upgrade complete.
there's no argument to not go spawn here. Sure. I like try hard as much as possible here, so for buffed income, we're sending more than just till income, so we're sending 4 rather. Because we might as well, so we'll reach full king. Pretty quickly anyway. Yeah, we'll just see how much damage every line can do. I think it's like 95% chance we die, but, you know, maybe.
More lumber is required. More lumber is required. Job's done. Job's done. Upgrade complete. Job's done.
Okay. Well, I like my build.
Job's done. More lumber is
Hydra
required.
Cannon is pretty good if we don't die here.
More lumber
Hydra
is
Cannon
required.
is very good if we
More
don't die
lumber
here.
is required.
Should build. Thanks.
More lumber is required.
Okay. See how we go. Pudge lock, yeah. Lock is expected because I showed the butcher. Aquas will kill the lock eventually. I'm only killing one boss though. Good damage, but only killing one. Killed 2, which is good. Killed 1. I think we died to the 3 full HP bosses, but, you know, maybe. One mid there.
More lumber is required. More lumber
Okay,
is required.
the Aqualine
More
that they
lumber
apparently
is
had.
required.
Cool.
More lumber.
I imagine he's had a pretty good game.
More lumber is required. 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 More lumber is required.
I think we actually don't die.
More lumber is required.
We have regen to do, but... Right? No, we don't. Okay. Alright, good enough. Good enough. Fuck it, I'm just gonna stay, man.
Job's done. Upgrade complete. Job's done.
My roll is cracked every level and I'm on free, I'm just gonna stay. And I want to win arena as well. Which should be possible. Should be possible. Wasn't possible, but should be possible. I mean, how about we just see if he holds 12 and 13 first. Like, I don't have an issue with that on premise. But why don't we just see if he holds 12 and 13? Because that'll be really fucking obvious if they want 15 or after 15. Because, like, I agree, you know, they might try holding some levels and sending later. That's possible. They can kind of do whatever the fuck they want, to be completely honest. But, yeah, we don't need to, like, make a commitment yet. We can just actually wait for a bit and see what they do. Somewhat small, like 11, but he's got that monk mix going. What do you hell this roll? Oh, well, fair enough, he was mid-10. How many want to? Is that 8 nulls? Okay. Assuming there was a blocker, I would, yeah, that's a reasonable assumption to make. Alright, so we'll see what happens in terms of legs here. I think they are unlikely to send 13, because if we build 13, we don't die. They have no reason to, basically, because it is a way they can throw. If they send, will we die? Maybe. But I think they have no reason to. See, I have no fucking idea if he's trying to hold or not. Could just drop and roll anyway. Yeah, sure.
Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Complete. Job's done. Job's done.
No?
Research complete.
Yes.
Upgrade complete. Job's done. Upgrade complete.
Nah, didn't quite sell the harpy. That's okay. I don't mind the third harpy. Okay, this is really nice because I have set up for either level. So I just built generalist units here, which is the Ascendant, which I'm happy to have for 15 and 17, and the Dark Mage upgrades, which I'm happy to have for 15 and 17. I actually still think they're going to 15 even with no leak here. So I don't personally agree with that. But what I can do is I can do a half-half. So what a half-half is going to look like is one upgraded Warlock.
Job's done. Build
And then
more
Druids.
farms. Build more farms. Research complete.
So the upgraded Warlock is something I'm okay with having for 17 anyway, because it stacks with the Ascendant. If it hits Ascend, like, it'll fucking annihilate the armor. -6 and -4. Sort of just kick off 10 armor real quick, which, yeah, is pretty good. And then I can go Druids, because Druids are good enough on 15, considering how much value I have. With my setup in general, should be good enough on 15. Then I can upgrade into Masters of Elements after 15, because I still think they're going to 15. At least if there's a leak on 14, I think they'll 15. If there's no leak 14, okay, probably not 15. Awkward. We built a lot of cannons now. I don't know, I think they're gonna send here. I didn't know, that really sprints my increments, so let's just do.
Job's done.
Druid. What am I gonna build with 110?
Job's done.
Another harpy. Don't want another harpy. Is it that unreasonable to save? It really is. Fine. Fine. Build another fucking harpy.
Job's done. Research complete.
I could have sent here for sure. Especially after seeing the cannons, I think it's a pretty reasonable call to make. Even without cooldown for second Kraken, they, 0 heals, they can replace Kraken with Maiden. I imagine they would have had enough lumber to do that. Anyway, it's all fine. I just go Sword Mages.
Upgrade complete.
So it'll be about 5k. Don't mind my lane. 17. 4 harpies isn't wonderful though. We go also? Yeah, sure. Yeah, probably just one Fire Lord, but feels like more of an income send anyway, so I guess it's fine. We can upgrade these, upgrade that, do Maverick or two, I guess.
Upgrade complete. Job's done. Be quick. Time is mana.
Reaching the 40 gold for the attack change is really important.
Upgrade complete.
And we use this spot since it buffs 2 butchers and keeps the attack protected. Sure, whatever, I can do like a burb. Probably just save the rest to push in case something happens that's interesting. Okay, Demon Fire, Kraken, Behemoth. I mean, like, it's the quote-unquote normal send, I guess. I really like where all my swords are, actually. They're all on, like, this side, slightly protected, which feels good. Knocking the Behemoth pretty quickly. Yeah, I'm going mid. Sweet. I think we'll die anyway, but it's like, you know, it's a flex. Just put myself mid. That being said, that's a shitload of cannons, so maybe we're okay.
Research complete.
I think we don't die. Yeah, we shouldn't die. Sends are even chipped. Nice king leg. Cool. Yeah, managed to survive that. So it was right indeed, but they went for the 17. But either it was an option, so did the half-half with the druids, which, you know, ended up working. I think Master of Elements are like pretty damn good anyway, especially because I got melee support. The melee support being the butchers for frontline, the TOT for imbalance, and the tree of speed as well. And the dark mages, I suppose, but they work just as well with neotanks. But yeah, these things, like, I like them as damage dealers on 17, but they're a little bit fragile. So having just the butchers and the TOT in front, like tanking most of the sends, it really lets them do their thing. In terms of like best anti-17, I'd probably give the edge to Neotank, slightly. Maybe? I think if I was only thinking about 17, I'd probably go Neotank, but I think these are quite good. Also, why the fuck is there a half gap right here? God, that's so tilting. Ugh. Very upsetting. Probably just stay 7-8 actually. And I can build some Doomsdays. And then use a reroll in a little bit. And find Helicopter, Troll Champion, Parasite, Dark Priest. Yeah, sounds about right. It's not a very good roll. But maybe Berserker is good, but I'm skeptical. So the earliest send is probably 24.
Job's done.
Earliest. They could go later, but I think that's the earliest they can send.
Upgrade complete.
Think Berserker is still worth it? I don't know. Mate, I mean, it's bulky. Like, it survives for a bit. I guess the earlier it dies, the longer its invincibility lasts, which probably makes it better going into end. That's pretty good. That's actually pretty good. The rest of it's pretty useless. And just some good auras. I'll use my reroll later, but for now we'll just get some Doomsdays. We'll upgrade this one, we'll sell that Aqua and get a Doomsday in there as well, I think. Oh nice, we rerolled into Dark Priest. So even though he's like really behind the curve, he can potentially still do good things. Let's upgrade the ones in front first.
Job's done. Research complete. Upgrade complete.
It's like looking for the Oracle with this placement. Maybe we just have very high hopes for our last reroll. That's possible. Oh, he's going Bronzebeard. I wouldn't have thought Bronzebeard is a very good unit in the endgame. Just like flat magic damage doesn't sound very exciting. For like 24, 28, 30. Interesting. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought it's a good unit. No, I'm still gonna upgrade.
Job's done.
This one actually. No. 7:15. Sick. There's still not enough time for them to 21, but it means I guess 24 is quote unquote probably happening. I mean, I'm pretty good 24. Just look at the amount of medium armor I have. It's like fucking everything. And then fortified as well, I guess, which is better. I have the most value in the game, which is cool. My wood's pretty shit, but, you know, can't have everything. Especially not one. Still very far behind, although, you know, it feels less and less as the game continues, I guess. They have a Dark Priest. Yes, orange. Is in this arena as well. At least this one we have a legitimate value disadvantage. It's like not so much at arena 10, but we have two lanes that are pretty fucking out of the game. They get 1,000 and 1,200 more value respectively, and like very similar income. They have one more push each, which is something, but I wouldn't say it ratifies it. Which is concerning because it's easy for us to die. Even though I think I have a good shot at holding, like whatever the next send is. Holy fuck, bushes and dark breasts. Okay. Okay, game. This line's pretty weak. I mean, I'd be down to just 24. I don't think we can 22. I'd be down to 24 though. I would like some healing. Priest does not count for I'm sure some of your brains immediately went, but you've got Priest. What do you mean you'd like healing? You've got Priest. Build the Priest. No. I'm not building the Priest. I mean, I want like a Witch Dock or a Highborn. Just to start healing up those Doomsdays that are after the Butchers. Give them the suck. I'm gonna bank here. There's like a world where they send, but I'm gonna bank here. I think it's pretty unlikely though, like bunch of cannons, bunch of Doomsdays. We'll go normal damage on these on 23. So I don't forget. I'll leave them siege just in case they send 22. Again, I don't think it's going to happen, but, you know, just in case, there's no reason to go normal now and make my lane worse on 22 for, you know, absolutely no upside. You know, one really nice thing that's like was definitely not planned whatsoever, but like having so few aquas on my lane because of the way I build, I guess, in the early game is really nice now that we're coming into endgame, because they're not just clogging up my whole lane and making it really hard for my units, specifically the Doomsdays, to actually hit.
Get on with it.
Click. Actually, yeah, how much money do I have? Yeah.
Be quick.
Click.
Time is mana.
Reroll into Troll Champion Dark Mage Phoenix. Fuck yes. That's a very good roll.
Research complete.
It's like actually the nuts. I would take that roll. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I would take that roll if it had literally nothing and just Troll Champion. I'd still be pretty excited about it. Okay. Ditch that Aqua for a Doomsday. Maiden probably gets completely railed in 24. Don't think I'm going to bother with it. Let's just go for Commander Mass. Please don't leak. Okay. So yeah. Click. Click. And I think this button. I think I like this button.
Job's done. Research complete.
Oh my god, I like that button. I like that button a lot. That was a good button.
Upgrade complete. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done.
I'm not even good enough.
Job's done.
Um,
Job's done. Job's done.
what's my next best unit? It's probably a Butcher. That's pretty good.
Job's done. More lumber is required.
And I also still have Doomsday, which is nice. 2 Fire Lords, okay. remembered normal damage on the Masters of Elements, which is good. I think I've gotten rid of the mass, at least for the most part here. Killed a Firelord, killed the Demon, killed the Kraken. Killed the next Firelord. I am mid. We are dead, but I am mid. So I can at least be happy about that. Is he mid? Not quite. Close. To be fair, close. Why the fuck did this do? Nice job, Dark Mage. Get him, Dark Mage. Get him. Nah, I mean, I needed like a much bigger mid. What? Dark Mage coming? Dark Mage is super fucking lost. Oh. This map gets real janky when units don't trigger. Yeah, it teleported though. Like, credit to it, it tried. Wait, why does it look like we're potentially almost surviving? One heal and we live. I don't think we can live this, because there are more creeps, even though a lot of them are low HP. It's close. I think we die, right? Yeah, okay. Sad. I mean, I tried my best. I think I actually played this game about as well as I could play it. I don't think if I actually made anything that I would ping as a mistake. Showing Butcher on 8 was probably just not necessary. Could have done 2 zombies and then expected them to die. That would probably be about the only thing. Yeah, that may have been better and tried to dodge a Warlock's End on 10, then maybe done better on 10. Think about that more next time. Anyway, cheers very much for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Like, subscribe, all of that. I'll catch yous in the next one. Cheers.